People is asking me what I got on. They be like, hey, Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Invis is everything braces isn't. More comfortable, fewer emergency appointments. Invisalign.
We are back with this week's DGDG.com feature story.
Allie Williams has a story of an incredible soccer player thriving on the pitch despite losing an eye to childhood cancer.
Life has thrown challenge after challenge at Aidan Hyde since he was 2 months old, but that hasn't stopped the Drew Sr. from sharing his passion for soccer and for life. During this pandemic, it's a win just to get on the field. For now, being near it is enough for Aidan Hyde. Aidan is temporarily sidelined with a hamstring injury, but that's nothing compared to what Aidan has already overcome.
As a baby, I had a cancer called retinoblastoma. When I was diagnosed, I was probably 2 months old, I think. My pediatrician, she said something looked wrong with my eye, and every day I think about how lucky I am to be here, because if she had not found that tumor, the likely possibility it would have spread to my brain, and I would most likely not be here.
I mean, he was my firstborn, and so I didn't really have any experience with a baby, and I just remember thinking, like, take whatever you want, take his eye, take his arms, take all his limbs, just let him live.
They had to remove my eye, and I only have one eye. I only have vision in one eye, but it doesn't stop me from doing anything, so.
Aidan beat cancer and was almost immediately introduced to soccer, a sport running deep throughout his family.
Well, my dad's from Ireland, so he's been playing his whole life, and my mom played Division II at Sonoma State. Straight from day one, my mom gave me a little soccer ball, and I would throw it, but my dad always made sure I was doing the normal throw-in technique, so just really all soccer every day, everywhere.
He used soccer to build up his confidence and excel, and you know, being an athlete is a really part of our identity, and I think you know, it's an identity that means that you're focused and disciplined and put in a lot of hard work, and he definitely does.
Aidan's passion for soccer was clear from the start. He plays with vision in only his right eye.
I've never known anything different, and it's just, I have to turn my head a lot more frequently than a lot of other players. I feel like if I had 2 eyes, I don't know what it'd be like, but it might be easier.
Probably the first thing that comes in our mind is how he's going to visualize all the situation around the field. But because he got a problem, I mean, that little problem since long time ago, he learned already how to deal with that, so his mobility is more dynamic like normally from other kids. I've been learning from him a lot of times. He made me grow up as a coach a lot.
Aidan made the adjustments he needed to succeed on the field. Those adjustments sometimes had unexpected effects. He said his center was off for a while. He was diagnosed with a condition called osteochondritis dissecans, a joint disorder in his knee preventing the cartilage from getting enough blood flow. Aidan had surgery during his freshman year to alleviate the pain.
Like 1% of people have, which is ridiculous, and it's just unlucky, I guess, but is what it is. But yeah, the injuries, they kept coming, but I kept on recovering and kept that drive to succeed.
Aidan never gave up and is seeing success in soccer at multiple levels. A 4-year varsity player and all-league in the Bay Counties League, Aidan helped Drew High School win the BCL championship as a sophomore. The same year, he led the league in goals.
Number one is a very educated person, have a lot of values, is very strong mentally and physically, is very commitment to the team, and of course, is one of my captains on the team. He's very friendly, very a teammate, very coachable. So he's a great kid.
It really is an escape. It's a place where I can just go and play, and throughout all my high school years, I've sort of realized that, and I just go and play soccer on a Friday night till 12. Doesn't matter, as long as I'm out there on the field, all my worries go away. It's just clears my mind, gets me ready for the next day and for the future.
Aidan is currently recovering from a hamstring injury, but has a new way to share his love of soccer. He's found a new calling in coaching.
I coach my brother. He's 11.
His teammates love Aidan. Aidan's always encouraging with all the kids, and I think just having your big brother be someone who can encourage you and help the team grow, I think has really made Quinn respect and appreciate his older brother a little bit more. They're really close, so they have a lot of stuff in common.
I wanted to learn more about soccer because it's such an influential part of my life, and I felt coaching was the best way to do that while I was injured. And it so happened that I found that passion as well, and now I'm coaching a team.
Aidan also helps coach his team at SF Elite while he builds his strength back to get out on the field.
If Liam goes inside, you have to get on this overlap. Cover the space.
He have all quality. I have no doubt that in the future he's going to be, if he want to become a coach and grow up in this experience, he's going to have he's going to be a lot of success, and he's have a lot of potential, a lot of quality to become a good coach in the future.
Through the ups and downs, soccer has always been there for Aidan, and he says he plans on keeping it that way.
I'm really looking forward to continuing to play, and just with whether that be in college, in division, or just in club. Being involved in soccer anyway, coaching, I anticipate I'll have a team sometime in the near future, hopefully to pay myself through college.
Aidan knows it's the love of the game that can never be taken away.
He'll always be in the game in some way.
It's a part of me, it's a part of my heart, and I'm never gonna stop loving it, no matter how many injuries I get or whatever happens. It's the love of the game, the beautiful game that's never gonna stop.
Aidan currently plans to go into pre-med in college, and his injuries have influenced him to focus on orthopedics. He's on track to get back on the field this season and is working hard to get there as soon as possible. Aubrey and Robert, back to you.